Hello, and welcome to the first WWE 2K23 DLC war. That's right, we've now done the simulated match featuring all the members of the Steiner pack to decide who was the best member of that pack. And then just yesterday, we featured the members of the Pretty Sweet pack and figured out who's the best superstar in that pack. Now, it's time to figure out who's the best pack. And by the way, noticing no tag team entrance again. Does anyone know what is up with tag team entrances on WWE 2K23? Can someone let me know in the comments so I can fix it? Because, yeah, this video should feature 4 tag teams. So, only 4 entrances. Because what we're having right now is an 8-man tag. The 4 members of the Steiner pack against the 4 members of the Pretty Sweet pack. However, what's actually happening is we're having 8 entrances. So, that's great, isn't it? That's just great. So yeah, let me know in the comments what the deal is with that. Now, I will say, the advantage I think here lies with the Steiner pack, because as much as they have had to fight each other in a previous video on this channel, it's been a while. They can have, you know, patched up any damage that's been done, mended any fences, as it were. Yeah, that guy's all about mending fences. Yeah, but the Pretty Sweet pack, they fought yesterday amongst themselves. And now they're coming up in here, trying to work together as a team. So, the old, how will they coexist trope. Well, let's find out how they'll coexist, eh? So we've got 1 member of each tag team from the Steiner pack out so far. We've got Rick Steiner and Top Dollar. So we've got Scott and Ashanti to go. And that is Scott Steiner's music. And that is Scott Steiner's mullet. 2K, release Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, you cowards. It's been way too long since I've been able to play as Big Papa Pump on a new video game. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. But 3/4 of the Steiner team are now out. We've just got Ashanti the Adonis to... here we go, there's the Hit Row music again. And even though the Steiners don't have exactly much history with the SmackDown brand, 3 out of these 4 teams involved in this match are fairly well acquainted with SmackDown, so we're doing this in the SmackDown arena again. Sorry Steiners, you'll just have to be a little outside your comfort zone. I did deliberate doing something random and out there like WrestleMania 22. Which is like a show none of these got anywhere near, so it's like complete neutral. But no, we went with SmackDown. Maybe that's the mistake. Maybe this, like, let me know in the comments. Maybe the SmackDown arena doesn't allow tag entrances, or maybe because it's DLC, guys. Do I have to activate their tag entrances or something? I mean, they're definitely a tag team in the game because you know when you're character selecting, because it's on a team. When I pick, because what I do is I hit random to decide who starts in the ring and what order they start on the apron, because I don't want to have any influence over how these matches go. So I hit random, and we got Rick Steiner as the first of the 8 potential people. And then it automatically wants you to pick Scott Steiner next, because it recognises they're a team. So why don't they have their tag entries? I don't quite get it. Didn't quite get it. Anyway, here come the opposition, starting with Elton Prince of Pretty Deadly. And by the way, I haven't so far, but we're now 5 entrances in. I may talk about spoilers about what's happened in this, in the DLC matches, especially yesterday's, because that's still fresh in my mind. So if you don't want to know, I'd recommend maybe pausing this video and going watching those first. It's only 2 videos. It's the Steiner Row Pack DLC video and the Pretty Sweet DLC pack video. Shouldn't take you too long, and then you can come back and give this a watch with full knowledge of who's the best in each pack. Got one half of Pretty Deadly in the ring. Now, either the other half of Pretty Deadly or... Ah, yeah, it is. I was going to say, or someone from the OC will be next, but it is in fact the other half. It is Kit Wilson. Set to come out now. And I wish I could do a thing where I'm like, doesn't bode well, them coming out separately. Maybe they haven't made amends from yesterday's video from all fighting each other. But obviously the other pack did the exact same thing, so... yeah, how will they coexist? That's the question, isn't it? The thing about these, the tag entrances not working, these videos take a long time. 8 entrances is a lot. Now, granted, in the 2K23 DLC Wars, I think we had to have 8 entrances, because I'm not sure there was a lot of teams got released as DLC on that game. I know the first pack was like Umaga, Rikishi, Yokozuna, and Omos, so that was like individual entrances for sure. But it'd still be nice if we could speed the process up here, because we've still got 2 entrances to go. Now, let's get them out here. Wouldn't it be funny if these 2 just came out together randomly? By the way, I don't know if anyone noticed at the start of this video. Nope, just Luke Gallows. But if, I don't know if anyone noticed, but this particular episode of SmackDown, where this match is taking place, is from Gainesville, Georgia. Which, I don't know if that rings any bells for any of you, but I believe that is the hometown of Gallows and Anderson's running mate in the OC, AJ Styles, their friend. So that's a fun little coincidence that I didn't set up. And I think yesterday, one of the matches, because we did 2 matches yesterday, but I think one of them was in Tokyo, Japan, which again, right in the comfort zone of Gallows and Anderson, who have wrestled plenty in Japan over their careers. So they're really getting some home field advantages during this series, which I'm sure they won't grumble about. Okay, last entrance. Guess who? Be funny if it was AJ Styles. Funnily enough, when I picked, when I kept hitting random and it landed on Luke Gallows as the second to last person, the auto tag team partner picker did try and pick AJ Styles, not Carl Anderson. So yeah, had I not been paying attention, we would have accidentally had an AJ Styles in this match, which would have been fun. By the way, Scott Steiner versus AJ Styles, the dream match we never knew was a dream. Like, especially this era of Scott Steiner with the athleticism. But to be honest, Big Papa Pump and AJ would be really fun as well. Oh, they were together in TNA for a while. Did that match happen? I wasn't particularly watching super regularly at the time, so I don't know. Alright, here we go. Rick Steiner and Elton Prince kick it off. Oh, Steiner shoves Prince away, and then Prince retaliates with a right hand. That just pushed right back into his own corner by Rick Steiner. Oh, now Steiner thinks better of it and puts Elton Prince in his home corner. And then throws him back at his tag partners with a Beal out the corner. This is not a good start for Elton Prince here. Nice takedown by Rick Steiner. Oh, the cheap shot by Kit Wilson. And Rick Steiner just gives him one back. Hits Luke Gallows as well for the fun of it. And now stares down Carl Anderson and then goes to hit Gallows again. But Gallows fights back. You want to get out that corner, Rick? That's not a good place to be, I think. Oh, clothesline in a neutral corner now. And Elton Prince still struggling in the opening of this match. I think Steiner was looking to go over to his home corner there, but Elton Prince having none of that. Fighting back with elbows to the midsection, then a right hand. Oh, and then a back elbow, and doesn't knock Steiner off his feet, but knocks him down into the corner there. And now choking him right in front of his brother and his other tag partners. No, tag partners. Tag partners. And now tags out to his tag partner, Kit Wilson, who runs right into the grasp of Rick Steiner and locked into an early match bear hug. Oh, Luke Gallows is in to break it up already, and now Luke Gallows and Top Dollar going at it. Now Top Dollar thrown out the ring, and now Rick Steiner's got Luke Gallows in a bear hug. Oh, Rick Steiner just wants to hug everyone, clearly. Oh, shoulder tackle by Wilson. Gallows did his job there, providing the distraction. Only a 1 count. Scott Steiner was in, but I don't know if there was ever really any risk of the Steiner Ropack losing there. But Kit Wilson needs to stop paying attention to the crowd and start focusing on his opponent, because he's just allowed Rick Steiner to tag in Ashanti the Adonis, who's a fresh man. Oh, knife edge chop in the corner. It's not affected Wilson though. He's continuing his offense. Uh-oh. Oh, just ripping at the face and the eyes of Ashanti the Adonis, and then just a straight right hand. They don't fight clean, do they, Pretty Deadly? And now a tag for the first time on that side of the ring to a non-tag partner, and they've now tagged in Carl Anderson of the OC. And that's plenty of that, says Anderson, and in you come again, Kit Wilson. Interesting. There is a little bit of a divide on the Pretty Sweet side of the ring. I noticed when Kit Wilson tagged out, he stood next to Elton Prince, but now that Carl Anderson's tagged back out, he's going to stand next to Luke Gallows. They're not crossing that turnbuckle divide, are they, between the teams? I'm wondering if that's... Whereas on the other side, you see Scott Steiner and Top Dollar quite happily standing side by side there. They're working together well, though, Pretty Sweet, so maybe I'm reading too much into it. Oh... Try and meet in the middle. Ashanti Adonis avoids the attack and hits a spine buster. Carl Anderson would have been proud of that one. And now here comes Top Dollar. Ashanti Adonis trying to take Carl Anderson's attention, and Top Dollar does come in with the advantage. Uh-oh. Trying to show off for the audience though. Oh, but he doesn't pay for it this time. You got to stay focused on your opponent in a match like this, especially with so many opponents. You got to keep an eye on your opponent in the ring, and also half an eye on those out on the apron. Make sure they don't jump you from behind. Once again, we see Anderson go and stand next to Gallows. Whereas on the other side, we've got Rick Steiner and Adonis next to each other, coexisting perfectly well. Now, Kit Wilson drags Top Dollar over into the corner, tags Luke Gallows in. I think the first time he's been legally involved in this match. Look at this double team. Double punch to the midsection, double axe handle, and a double kick to the ribs as well. Great teamwork there, honestly, by Kit Wilson and Luke Gallows. And now Kit Wilson was about to get up, on the side with Carl Anderson, but he got knocked off by Luke Gallows. No fault of his own, and then Gallows ate a big boot for his troubles. Uh-oh, scoops him up. Fall away slam. Impressive strength by Gallows. Oh, and then impressive flexibility with that roundhouse kick to the head. Now Gallows really in control of this big man battle. Tags Kit Wilson back in, and now, yeah, there is some cross-pollination of teams now at this point. Gallows standing next to Elton Prince on the outside. DDT to Top Dollar in the ring. Goes for the pin. One. Oh, Rick Steiner wasting no time. Gets it and breaks it up. We had Elton Prince and Carl Anderson come in to try and help for their team. But while Kit Wilson's posing for the crowd, he's allowed Top Dollar to tag in Scott Steiner. However, he then tags out to Big LG. And now the Gallows sent to the outside by Scott, who follows him out. Uh-oh. Oh, into the barricade, like at an angle as well. So spine first, but at a really awkward angle. That had to hurt. And a neck breaker on the outside as well. Oh. Luke Gallows really taking it to Scott Steiner on the outside here. Fighting dirty is definitely within Scott Steiner's skill set, but he's just having no joy out here. Belly to belly by Luke Gallows. Count of 8. And Luke Gallows heads back into the ring and goes after Rick Steiner. And shouldn't have taken his eyes off Scott Steiner, I think, there, because as much as he got a good shot on Rick, Scott is now back in the match. And look at this. Double underhook into a power bomb. Great strength by pre-popper pump Scott Steiner. DDT. Oh, he went for the cheap shot on Elton Prince, and Prince actually blocked it. And now Carl Anderson has some control over the match. He's gone after Rick Steiner, though, after the distraction. Oh, drops him across the top rope, but he didn't notice Scott crawling for the tag, and Top Dollar gets in. Oh, and Top Dollar gets elbowed in the face. Now Scott Steiner leaves, having distracted Carl Anderson just long enough for Top Dollar to get some offense in. Flatjack goes for the pin. Elton Prince was quick off the mark there. He was in the ring before the referee had even dropped down to start the count. Oh, mistake by Top Dollar, not paying attention to his opponent. Fans getting all over Carl Anderson. He won't care. But it does allow Rick Steiner to tag in, but he gets a back elbow. And now Kit Wilson in. Been good teamwork on both sides, I would say, overall. Oh, nice catch, and then kind of like a spinebuster variant there by Kit Wilson. 1, 2. Oh, he got it. Kit Wilson picks up the win. And Team Pretty Sweet pick up the win in the DLC war over Steiner Row. Great victory for these guys. One day after they beat the hell out of each other. Can't grumble at that. Well done getting that team synergy going in such a short time. Yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed this match. Let me know in the comments about those tag entrances if you would be so kind. And drop a sub if you'd like to see more simulated gameplay content. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and I will see you next time.